Good morning, East Alabama and West Georgia. It is 4:54 a.m. Central on your Sunday morning, October 19th, 2025. Dr. Don in here with you. We are broadcasting live this morning because we have got some pretty strong thunderstorms marching into East Alabama. We've been watching this line of thunderstorms move across Alabama into East Alabama all morning. And now that line of thunderstorms is about to move into East Alabama. And the most significant note to bring to you at this hour is the wind gust that's out there on the leading edge of this line of thunderstorms. We're seeing reports now of wind gusts up to 52 miles per hour at the Anniston Airport. Also a report of wind gust of 48 miles per hour at the Talladega Airport. 48 miles per hour measured at the Birmingham Airport. That's some pretty significant wind that is moving into East Alabama this morning, and that will bring down a few trees and perhaps even cause some power outages along the way. We do have a special weather statement that is not a severe thunderstorm watch. Typically, here on Dr. Don's Weather, yellow is a severe thunderstorm watch or warning. But we've had to redo our weather radar, and we haven't had a chance to change those colors just yet. So this is a special weather statement, that yellow box that you see, and it does cover portions of extreme northwest Randolph County up into Cleburne, Calhoun, Talladega, Clay, northwest Tallapoosa, and Coosa County, even down into Elmore and Montgomery. And you can very clearly see that line of thunderstorms, the leading edge of that line of thunderstorms now moving into those areas. We'll get the verbiage of this special weather statement up here for you. And this was issued at 4:23 a.m. this morning. Should get an update pretty quick. Strong thunderstorms will impact Autauga, northwestern Randolph, western Elmore, southeastern Chilton, central Talladega, southern Calhoun, northern Lowndes, northwestern Tallapoosa, northwestern Montgomery, Cleburne, Coosa, and Clay counties through 5:15 a.m. this morning. And again, this was at 4:23. Doppler radar was tracking strong thunderstorms along a line extending from Weaver to Unity to near Mulberry. Movement was east at 45 miles per hour. Now, this line has certainly advanced a little bit further to the west. To the east. Now we have a new special weather statement just issued. So let me read that to you. This is issued by the National Weather Service office out of Birmingham. Strong thunderstorms will impact eastern Elmore, northwestern Lee, northwestern Bullock, western Macon, Tallapoosa, western Chambers, and northern Montgomery counties through 5:45 a.m. this morning. At 4:55 a.m., Doppler radar was tracking strong thunderstorms along a line extending from 8 miles west of Goldville to near Dexter to near Danley Field in Montgomery. Movement was to the east at 40 miles per hour. The hazard with this line of thunderstorms is wind gusts to 50 miles per hour. And that's only about 8 miles per hour below severe limits. So it certainly is conceivable that there may be a few pockets along this line of thunderstorms where we could see weather approaching severe limits. But heads up, if you're down here in Tallapoosa County, and we're talking about Alexander City, the line of storms coming through there as we speak, New Site, Dadeville, Eclectic, Tallahassee. Wadley, heads up for you. I mean, if you're up here in southern Randolph County, this is going to be moving right in that general area. And we note that one of the stronger echoes that is kind of bowing out there, not really bowing, but that's stronger than the rest of that line, is going to be just to the east of Goodwater. That area right there. And that's marching off to the east. So that's going to be awfully close to news site here in the next 15 or 20 minutes or so. Again, this is just a special weather statement now. This is not a warning. But one of the stronger segments of this line there, just east of Goodwater, moving off to the east back toward the news site area. So it's moving toward the Goldville news site area. I'll zoom back out so you can pick out your location on the radar this morning. Well, good morning to everybody in the chat room. Boy, it's been a minute. It's been a couple of 3 or 4 months since we've done live severe weather coverage, and that's a good thing. But here we are on your Sunday morning with a pretty potent line of thunderstorms moving into East Alabama and West Georgia. No, lightning output is not very significant this morning. It was when it came into Alabama, and it was back over in Mississippi, but this line of storms not as strong as it was 4, 5, 6 hours ago. So there is not a tremendous amount of lightning. There's a few strokes here and there, but nothing of any great significance. Hey, McKenzie, Alabama. Power's out in Cragford. You probably just lost power, and probably either is or just recently was very windy. We're seeing wind gusts of 45 to 50 miles per hour all along this line of thunderstorms this morning. Hey, look at this stuff up here on I-20. We're looking at 53, 52, 51. When you come down a little bit further south, the wind doesn't seem to be quite as strong. There's some 30 and 40 mile per hour winds. But the strongest wind is no question up here along the I-20 corridor. So heads up, Carroll County. This is coming directly at you. Thank you, Gabrielle. We appreciate you guys following us. If you didn't follow us, there'd be no reason to be here. So you're as big a part of this as anything else, and we thank you. Thanks, East Napoleon. Thank you, William. Over in Dadeville. Hunker down in Dadeville. This thing's about to move into your area. I think the main concern is the wind right along the leading edge of this line of thunderstorms. It's not going to last long. Once it blows through your area, then you got some rain behind it. Then you got some light rain, and then maybe some heavier showers a little later on this morning. But the main concern is right along this leading edge of thunderstorms. You have anywhere from 25 to 50 mile per hour winds. I'll put it in motion so you can kind of get an idea for the forward motion on this. It's already cleared Anniston. It's already cleared Talladega. It's in the process of clearing Lineville and Ashland. And it's now, the leading edge is now moved just east of Alexander City. We're east of Wetumpka. It's blowing through downtown Montgomery at this time. And you can see it's marching off to the east at about 45 miles per hour. No tornadoes in there right now. I don't really see anything along that line that looks suspicious. We did have multiple tornado warnings in Mississippi shortly before midnight last night, but since then, this entire complex has lost some of its energy, and we haven't seen any tornado warnings in Alabama. Anytime you have a thunderstorm, a strong thunderstorm, you can't completely rule out that possibility that you could have a quick spin-up tornado. But there's not a history of tornadoes here. I'll zoom out and kind of show you the overall big picture. And now understand, this is just what we can see off of the Birmingham radar. But that line, it does kind of bow right there in Montgomery, and then it trails off to the southwest. And then all the way down to the Gulf Coast. Some big storms down there around Andalusia. We'll switch to Atlanta for just a moment. For those of you in Georgia, kind of get a feel for what's coming your way. And if you'll look up there, northwest Georgia, we have no special weather statements, no watches, no warnings. But that is what's going to move across North Georgia. Good morning, Center Chapel. Yeah, we've been watching it, Gabrielle, and for those of you who don't realize, we do have a 24-hour, 7-day-a-week weather stream that streams over on YouTube that has the radar there constantly. And, well, as what you're looking at right now is coming from our 24-hour feed on YouTube. It has the alerts that scroll at the bottom. Has the date, the time, and the live radar, and then it alternates with the 6-day forecast. So if you know we've got weather coming and you're waiting for me to go live, well, we're live 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You need to follow us over at 24.drdonwx.com. That's 24.drdonwx.com. WX.com. That's our 24 Forever feed. And then when we go live to actually commentate and talk about what's happening, then we bring our other social media channels online with us, such as what we did this morning. We brought Facebook and our regular Dr. Don's Weather feed over on YouTube into that mix. But we're live 24 hours a day, 7 days a week over on the YouTube. Hey, Lee Moore. We're probably in the 1/4 inch category for rainfall. Here's a new special weather statement for the rest of East Alabama, just issued by the National Weather Service. This is for Clay, Randolph, Cleburne. Strong thunderstorms will impact Randolph, southeastern Cleburne, and southeastern Clay County through 6 a.m. this morning. At 5:07 a.m., Doppler radar was tracking strong thunderstorms along a line extending from Fruithurst to near Goldville. Movement was east at 40 miles per hour. Wind gusts of up to 50 miles per hour are possible with this storm. So that's this area in this triangle, this yellow triangle. Again, if you're just joining us, typically yellow means severe thunderstorm on our radar, but we had a computer crash day before yesterday. We've had to build a new system, and I just simply haven't had a chance to change the colors just yet. Typically, a special weather statement would be blue, not yellow. But that is a special weather statement now, which is valid for Cleburne, parts of Calhoun, Clay, Randolph, Central and Western Chambers, all of Tallapoosa, and extreme northwest Lee. Also gets down into the Montgomery area. Does not cover any of our West Georgia counties just yet. But that's probably about to change. We'll switch back to Birmingham. This entire line of storms moving in this direction. At about 45 miles per hour. That may be a very small hail core. Let me get back up there to it. We're talking about this area right here. That's a little bit north and west of Wedowee. And it would be moving in this direction. That's probably just some very heavy rain. Yeah. Next volume scan, it kind of dissipates. Stand by. Right there. You got a little bit of a notch right there. This could be small, pea-sized hail, and that's going to cross over 431 just north of Wedowee. Probably doing that as we speak. We'll check the velocity on that. Yeah, there's some 44 mile per hour winds right there. So 43.4, 44.6. There's a 45. There's a 46. So that's very strong wind just north of Wedowee, crossing over 431. There certainly could be some small hail in that. But, boy, I tell you, you go back up here around the I-20 corridor, look at that at 60 miles per hour. There's a 62 right there along I-20, right there. We're at 431 interchange with I-20. So coming right out I-20, very strong wind. And there's some 60s up there in the northern part of Cleburne County as well. For the rest of that line down through Randolph, we're looking at 30, 40. There's some 50s. Northern Randolph County. For the most part. Now, understand, this is at about 3, 4, 5,000 feet in the atmosphere. Maybe a little lower than that. So all of this is not at the ground, but as the rain pushes that down, then you certainly could get some of these gusts at the ground level. Mostly 30 to 35 mile per hour winds. There's a few 40s in southeastern Clay, about to move into Randolph. Here's a pocket of stronger wind north of Jackson Gap. We've got some 50s. Right there along Highway 22 between New Site and Jackson Gap, there's some 50, 55 mile per hour wind showing up on radar. And then down in Elmore County, we've got some 50 mile per hour winds near Eclectic. And northeast Montgomery, we've got some 30 to 40 mile per hour winds. So the wind is going to be the main concern this morning, and most of that wind is right along the leading edge of this line of thunderstorms. And you see the line of thunderstorms very thin. So the wind threat is not going to last very long. Missy Meadows is reporting that the wind is picking up at Lakeside in Wedowee, so that's right there where this line of storms passing over 431. So you ought to be right there in that area, Missy, where the heaviest weather should pass over 431. Thank you, Lee. All right, so we have a new special weather statement just issued by Peachtree City. And this is a special weather statement for Douglas, Haralson, Carroll, Heard, Paulding. Strong thunderstorms will impact portions of southern Paulding, Haralson County, Carroll, western Douglas, and northwestern Heard counties through 6:45 this morning. At 6:15 a.m., a line of strong thunderstorms was along a line extending from near Buchanan to near Trickham to R.L. Harris Dam and moving east at 45 miles per hour, up to 40 mile per hour wind, frequent cloud-to-ground lightning, and heavy rain will be possible along the leading edge of this line of thunderstorms. Folks, understand 40 miles per hour at the surface is significant. That's some pretty strong wind, and while it typically doesn't topple trees, you certainly could get some large limbs that break loose, and that can cause some problems. So a couple of things: you don't want to be driving in this, and you don't want to be outdoors. You want to make sure you're inside in a secure location. And the good news about this is it's not going to last long. This is not an all-morning storm. This is going to be oh my gosh, look at the wind. It's here. Is that it? I mean, literally. It's not going to last but just a couple of minutes, and then that line will be past you. And that's where the threat of severe weather is this morning. It's right along that leading edge. Once that passes your location, then there's no threat of severe weather remaining. As a matter of fact, the rest of what we'll see this morning will just be light to moderate rain showers. And I think for East Alabama and West Georgia, mid to late morning, we're done. And probably by this afternoon, it's going to be a very typical fall-like Sunday afternoon. We will have some breezy conditions, but temperatures will be rather chilly as we get into your Sunday afternoon. But again, we're not talking about tornado weather here. We're just talking about that initial gust of wind that's going to come howling into your area. Could cause some power outages. We've already gotten a few reports of some power outages across the area. Let's see if we can. I know that looks messed up. I've got to go in and do some work on it, but maybe we can get an idea of what we're tracking at this hour. You'll give me just a second so I can get that on my main monitor so I can see it. And so it looks like Clay County has got the most. And right now, Clay County is reporting 213 without power, which is about 2.26% of Clay County without power. Talladega County has got 1,359 without power. Cleburne County is reporting 59 without power. Calhoun reporting 435. Tallapoosa has 256 customers without power. Coosa, 47. Elmore County reporting 65. Randolph, Chambers, and Lee reporting no outages at the moment. Thank you, Scott. All right, so Misty, if you're getting heavy rain and then the threat of the highest winds have already passed you, because the highest winds are running right out ahead of the rain. So good news for you. You've probably got very heavy rainfall, and then the wind or the threat of the strongest wind should have already passed you. Heavy rain in the almond community. Thank you, Shonda. Again, if you're just joining us, it is 5:22 a.m. on your Sunday, October 19th, 2025. Dr. Don in here with you. We're providing live severe weather coverage for East Alabama and West Georgia. Hey, we're in our eighth year of coverage for East Alabama and West Georgia. And all those fine folks you see scrolling at the bottom of the screen down there, they make all this possible. If you own a business and you would like to be a partner with us, just send me a message on Messenger and we can get you started today. And also, if you'd like to support us personally, don't forget to subscribe to us on Facebook. It's only 99 cents a month. I'm cheaper than a cup of coffee. Cheaper than one cup of coffee, by far. But we do depend on your support to be able to continue to do this. So Please support us every chance you can. And, hey, don't forget, we're going to be in Roanoke next Saturday, this upcoming Saturday, at the 17th Annual Fall on Main Street. We'll actually be there Friday. We'll set up Friday. Hope to do some live broadcast Friday afternoon, maybe into the early evening on Friday. And then we're there all day Saturday for the 17th Annual Fall on Main Street in downtown Roanoke. Our booth is right there on the front row, right there along the sidewalk. We're very easy to find. Be sure you come by, and I love those neck hugs. So come by and see us. And don't forget to support us every chance you get. Good morning, Sherry Smith. Hey, Ginger, good morning. Hey, Mary. Well, I like to think so. But yeah, support us. Please support us when you can. You know, things happen just like, I mean, they're normal cost all the time. And then it's just like day before yesterday, we lost our radar computer. So I had to scramble and build a new machine right quick to get the radar back up. And, you know, quite obviously there's a lot of cost involved in those kind of things. So every chance you get, support us here at Dr. Don's Weather. There's my cup of coffee. I do have one going this morning. You can go over to our weather store, as a matter of fact, and get one of these. That's another great way to support us. You can pick up a Dr. Don coffee cup. You can get a Dr. Don t-shirt, just like the one I'm wearing. You can get a Thunder Buddy shirt. Dr. Don, what about shirt? We've got hoodies. We've got baseball caps. That's another great way to support us. The link to our weather store is in the information portion of this live stream, and it's at the top of all of our daily weather forecast. We do a daily primetime forecast. For those of you who are not familiar, be sure you watch that every single day. And don't forget about our 24 Forever live stream over on YouTube. That's there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You get the radar, you get the alerts that automatically stream at the bottom of the screen when alerts are issued by the National Weather Service. And yeah, sometimes I go live over there just on the YouTube side, just to chit-chat with folks. So you want to be sure you follow the 24 Forever live feed. It's the number's 24.drdonwx.com. 24.drdonwx.com. That'll get you over there to our YouTube channel. And then you can follow us over there. Hey, Kim Tate. Hey, Gigi. Cragford, Alabama in the house. Hey, Chrissy. Oh, Corey Smith got our first what about this morning. Lucky for you, Corey. I can't get my bonker to come up this morning. I'll get that fixed, too. There is our first what about this morning. What about Hackneyville? Well, I can tell you that regardless of where you are this morning, once this initial line of storms moves through your area, the threat of severe weather is done. The only thing threatening about this line of thunderstorms today is right along the leading edge of this line. I mean, like right here. About to move into Roanoke. Right where I'm drawing that white line. That's where the highest winds are located right now. And the width of those highest winds, about the same width of that line I just drew. I mean, it's a very, very, very narrow area where you could see anywhere from 25 to 45 mile per hour wind gust. Once that blows through, and it won't last a couple of minutes, then the threat of severe weather is done. Even down here on the south end, same thing. The wind threat is right along that leading edge. So if you're to the right of that line or right along that line, get ready. But once it passes, you're going to have, a few minutes of very heavy rainfall. And then we're going to have rain for several, 2 or 3 hours this morning, and then we're done. But that's the only place along this entire line where there is a very small risk, and I got to tell you, the risk, like I said, is very small. And the only risk there is wind. Ashley says it is wind and rain in Bowden, Georgia. Hello, Paula Rowe in Wadley, Alabama, over on the West Bank. Cassie says the wind's picking up in Opelika. Stephen says it is raining on County Road 43 in Wadley. Mariah says it's raining, or she's watching, I should say, from West Point. Matthew says it is raining hard on the ridge in Haywood and Napoleon. That's in Randolph County for those of you who are not familiar. We got 20 customers reported out of power now in Randolph County, 184 in Clay. Talladega has 893. Calhoun, 435. Cleburne, 57. Tallapoosa County, 256. Coosa County, 47. Elmore County, 70. There's a live look at Toomer's Corner. No, it's not wrapped in toilet paper this morning. Gosh, I didn't even think about that. Let me get that off the screen. I don't even want to talk about it. But anyway, we've got that up because I want to kind of keep an eye on that. And once that line gets there, then I'll take that. I'll take that full screen. Let me. All right, so that shot you're looking at. So the leading edge, the wind is right there, coming into Lochapoka, moving toward Auburn. And then this camera shot that you're looking at, it's kind of looking to the southwest, but looking back in the general direction of where this line of thunderstorms is coming from. So we should be able to get a pretty good judge of the wind when it moves into Auburn. Raining in Ridge Grove. Misty's advising things have calmed down considerably in Wedowee. That's exactly what we told you was going to happen. It is not going to last long at all when it passes your location. Maybe 3, 4, 5 minutes. Wind is gone. Then you go back to light to moderate rainfall. Light rainfall for the most part, with some embedded moderate showers from time to time. And that's going to last for a couple of hours. And then probably by 8:30, 9 o'clock this morning, the rain will start to taper off. We may stay cloudy through about the noon hour, and then we should have a beautiful, beautiful fall Sunday afternoon across East Alabama and West Georgia, and next week just looks incredible. This is a very fast-moving cold front, leading edge of the cold front. No severe weather watches or warnings in place for any location across East Alabama or West Georgia. We do have a couple of special weather statements. Those are those yellow boxes you see there on the screen. Those are special weather statements, not severe thunderstorm warnings. Typically, when you're looking at the Southern Union State Community College Live Doppler HD radar, that yellow would signal severe thunderstorm warning. But again, I had to build a new computer radar box, and so I haven't had a chance to change the colors. These are special weather statements, not severe thunderstorm warnings. And we have a new special weather statement now for Lee, Macon, Bullock, Russell, Barber, Chambers. Strong thunderstorms will impact Lee, northern Bullock, Macon, Chambers, northeastern Barber, and Russell counties through 6:30 a.m. At 5:37 a.m., Doppler radar was tracking strong thunderstorms along a line extending from near Roanoke to 6 miles west of Auburn, 6 miles west of Auburn University, to Lake Tuskegee to near Shopton, movement was east at 50 miles per hour. So this thing is moving on this morning at 50 miles per hour. It's just not going to camp out in your front yard for any length of time whatsoever. I mean, it's going to just come barreling through, and then before you know it, it is gone. So this is not a long duration, all morning stormy setup for East Alabama or West Georgia. This is a very fast hitting storm with winds anywhere from 25 to 50 miles per hour. And almost as quick as they start, they will be gone. Again, don't forget, we'll be in Roanoke next Saturday for the 17th annual Fall on Main Street. We'll be broadcasting live. We'll actually be there Friday. We'll be setting up on Friday, and then we will do some live broadcast Friday afternoon into Friday evening, and then we're there all day long next Saturday. So I hope that you guys will make your plans to come enjoy around 300 vendors, food trucks, petting zoo, something good for the entire family. Next Saturday in Roanoke. Good night, Carroll County. Hey, good morning, Carroll County. Night's done. Night is over with. I can't call good night, Carroll County at 6:41 a.m. in the morning. But Carroll County, except for the southeastern corner down there, that wind has pushed through most of Carroll County. It's pushed through Carrollton. Let me say that. Still got some windy conditions down there in the southeastern corner of Carroll County. It's also moving into central Heard County at this time. It has passed Roanoke, so it's now over toward Rock Mills, moving through 5 Points, moving through Lafayette, and just about to move into the eastern side of the campus there at Auburn. It is also just cleared Tuskegee. And I got to tell you, the northern end of this, that part up there in Carroll County all the way down into Heard, really looks diffused. There's just not a whole lot happening there. There's still some pretty high winds right up there around the I-20 corridor, but when you get down a little further south, there's not much to it. Now, just west of Auburn, we've still got some 50s, 55, 53. Southern Tallapoosa County around Tallahassee, and then all the way back over to around Lochapoka. Some pretty good winds right there. This entire line is moving east. It will encompass every single person across East Alabama and West Georgia. That includes Lynette. It's knocking on your door right now, Lynette, crossing pretty much lined up with 431 all the way through Chambers County. Moving through Lafayette now, so it'll be there before you know it. Again, the line has cleared Roanoke, in the process of clearing Lafayette, and about to move into the Auburn-Opelika area. Still showing 20 customers without power in Randolph, 184 in Clay. Talladega's at 893. Calhoun at 435. Cleburne at 57. Tallapoosa has increased to 256. Coosa about 47. Nothing reported in Chambers or Lee just yet. Keeping an eye on that live shot down there in the lower right-hand side of your screen. Now, of course, that's Toomer's Corner. Undecorated on a football weekend Sunday morning, which is not cool by any stretch of the imagination. Let's take that shot live because that line is moving in there now. Let's take it full screen just for a minute. And I'm going to be honest with you, I hadn't seen much wind. But you can see that the rain has started. Yeah. Well, that's good. I didn't see much of a wind gust. I mean, you see the tops of the trees blowing around just a little bit. But that's, again, you have to understand, folks, when we're looking at radar, we're looking up in the upper levels of the atmosphere. So the velocity product that tells us what the winds are, the further you get away from the radar site, the higher the radar's looking up in the atmosphere. You know, the Earth is curved. It's not flat. Though I work with at least one person who still believes the Earth is flat, but that's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother podcast, actually. But the Earth is round. So the further you get away from the radar site, and we're looking this morning from Birmingham, so, you know, Lee County is a pretty good ways away. Maybe we're looking at 2,000-3,000 feet, maybe even a little higher than that by the time you get to Lee County. And so is showing 50, 60 mile per hour wind. Well, that's at that 1,500 to 2,000 foot level. Then but what happens is the rain can push that to the ground. And in this particular case, they're in Auburn, and we're watching it live together. We haven't seen that happen. That's a little breezy, but certainly nothing on the order of 40 to 50 mile per hour wind. Those trees would be almost touching the ground if we had that kind of wind going on in Auburn, and it just isn't happening. So We take you back to the live radar. Hey, Robin Williams, good morning to you. Janine Brackett, good morning to you. Hey, Reba Carson. Hey, Monica Mitchell. We're here this morning covering that line of thunderstorms you see marching across the state of Alabama, now moving into Georgia. We do have multiple special weather statements. Those yellow boxes are special weather statements. They are not any types of warnings or watches. Those are special weather statements for this line of storms. And the only reason we're getting that is because in certain locations along that line, we are seeing wind gusting up to 50 miles per hour. Doesn't mean that's going to happen at your house. We watched together as this line of storms moved into Auburn, and we didn't see much of a wind gust at all. So in some locations it's happening, others it is not. If it's not happening at your house, consider yourself one of the blessed ones on this Sunday morning. Dr. Don is doing fabulous, Bobby G. I hope that you are too. I'm actually really excited because we're going to be in Roanoke next Saturday for the 17th annual Fall on Main Street. Downtown Roanoke will be, our broadcast position will be right there along the sidewalk, right there on Main Street, front row. You can't miss us. Please stop by. I love to shake those hands and hug those necks. Get to meet the folks that hang out with me in the wee hours of the morning. Good morning, Anita. So here is our plan. Let's see here. It's 5:51 a.m. I'm gonna stay with you till 6 a.m. Central. And then don't forget, you can watch us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week over on our 24 Forever YouTube stream. It's there all the time. So once I stop here at 6 a.m. Central, if you want to continue to watch the radar and get those alerts at the bottom of the screen, then go to 24, that's the letter, numbers, 24.drdonwx.com. Let me help you out there. Let me help you out. Going to make it easy for you. Going to make it easy for you. That is our live 24-hour a day, 7-day a week stream. And so once I finish here at 6 a.m., As a matter of fact, you can go ahead and go over there now because all of this is simulcast on all of our social media channels. So if you want to go over there now so you can make sure you can find it before I bounce out of here, then just go to 24.drdonwx.com, especially you folks who are in West Georgia, because this is how you need to continue to watch the radar and get those alerts at the bottom of the screen. If anything significant were to be issued, or if this line, flares back up or we have more problems, then I'll come back with you immediately. But this is just a good way to kind of watch this line move through the area over at 24.drdonwx.com. Also, don't forget you can support us. Multiple different ways to support us. All that information is in the chat room and also pinned to the top of this video. You can support us by going to the weather store and picking up some items. You can support us by sending us a tip. You can go to our website. And don't forget, you can always go to our website. Our live stream is right there on the home page of our website. And that's drdonwx.com. That's our home hub. Everything we do can be located there on our website, drdonwx.com. You can find the live stream there. You can find everything. Hey, Rex Tex. Good to see you down there in Phoenix City. I see you waving. I see you. Hey, Ruby and Ashlyn. Ruby, you got power. I know there were some power outages in Clay earlier this morning. We've also got PayPal, Cash App, Venmo. However you want to support us. You got multiple different ways. And if you own a business and you'd like to be a partner with us, just send me a message on Messenger. And I can have you started by this afternoon. And your business over on our 24 Forever stream on YouTube, your business scrolls at the bottom of the screen. You see them there. Hey, Boondocks, Fincher Fence. These are all folks that make all this possible. N&W Locks. Your business could be scrolling right there as well. And it's there all the time. 5 Points Farms, Mr. Jeff Monroe. There he is. He's running for State House District 37. Stevens Home Furniture. If you do not have a NOAA weather radio, go by Stevens and pick one up in Roanoke. The Oaks Farms, all these folks. Tell them thank you for being a partner with us here on Dr. Don's Weather. So we've been with you for about the last 45 minutes or so. And the main reason, well, there's two good reasons I wanted to go live this morning. Number one, doggone it, I've missed you. It's just been forever since we have been able to go live. But that's a good thing. It's like I tell all the folks I work with in public safety, don't take this personal, but I hope I don't see you tonight or tomorrow or this weekend. It's because if I don't see them, that means nothing bad's happening. Well, I'm kind of the same way with you guys. If you don't see me streaming live, then that means we don't have any bad, severe weather. But I do miss hanging with you. So I just wanted to go live for one thing. That's the main reason I'm here. The second reason being we did have some winds gusting, up to 50 miles per hour moving through East Alabama. Now, some of those winds have backed off significantly in the last 30, 40 minutes, hour or so. But that is enough to bring down a few trees, and we do have some power outages across East Alabama. So I wanted to come in here and give you that information and to make sure you understand that you can follow us and come look at our live stream anytime you want to at 24 24.drdonwx.com. And I think my studio's falling down. 24.drdonwx.com. And that stream is there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You know, it's pretty easy to bookmark something on your phone. You can even make a little icon that'll stay on the desktop of your phone, your home screen of your phone. So all you got to do is just tap it, and it'll take you to that 24.drdonwx.com. If all else fails, you can go to our website, drdonwx.com. Our 24-hour stream is right there on the home page, and everything Dr. Don's Weather can be found right there on our website. So that's going to wrap it up over on our Facebook feed, our Dr. Don's Weather page on YouTube. This will continue automated over on 24.drdonwx.com if you want to look at the radar and watch those alerts at the bottom of the screen. That's a great way to do it. And then, of course, if something were to change, if we were to get significant weather or life-threatening issues, I'll come right back and we will continue with our coverage. Thank you for joining us. Good Lord willing and the creek don't rise. I'll see you back in here first thing Monday morning with your latest primetime forecast on Dr. Don's Weather. I hope you have a fantastic Sunday. Take care, and we'll see you back in here first thing tomorrow morning. Dr. Don's Weather.